Coach, 18 down in the second quarter. Looked like their defence was taking you out of your offensive rhythm early on. Come back, second, third quarters combined 60 points. Kind of what turned for you in those periods?
Just understanding what we can get, what we can attack them at. What we were initially was trying to do in the beginning of the game. We wanted to go inside and use our post presence because they've been playing well for the last 5 games. And so once we started to, once Sydney did a great job of taking that away or hitting shots on the back end, we still really want to stick with our game plan. And when we did do that and eventually slowed and got some stops on the back end, we got the rhythm of our bigs, and then we got the rhythm of our guys from shooting from the outside. So it was just really all about us slowing it down and still sticking with the game plan.
I'm going to ask you, 8 straight losses, and I think you've been a part of all of them. It's the second longest losing streak to this team. I mean, how did it feel to actually finally get that win against the Kings tonight?
Yeah, I was just telling our owner that I don't think I've ever come into this building and the game hasn't been within 2 points. It's a tough place to play. Every single game we play against Sydney is a battle, but to come in here, we had a good turnout in the crowd to win that game for them, especially on Christmas. I mean, we're all sacrificing a lot to play on today. Everybody, of course, wants to be with their families, but we get to play the game that we love in front of our fans. We're here tonight, and it was a big win for us. It was a good momentum-building win for us. Like you said, we're down 18 in the second quarter, and usually that goes south pretty quickly for us, but not anymore. We kept going. JT kept us engaged and just trusted the game plan throughout, and eventually it cracked open for us.
What's the belief in this group like right now? I mean, everybody's sort of talking about this amazing turnaround, but what is the belief right now in this group and how far you could potentially go?
I think the belief is through the roof. I mean, if you look at our bench throughout the game, everybody's engaged, everybody's standing up. It doesn't matter if they're playing or not. I mean, we have Davo and Bwali. They talk the most on the bench, and they're not on the court sometimes. And that just shows, how much belief they have in us. And with them, we have belief in them when they get on the court as well. It's a whole – JT does a good job of saying it's everybody. It's collective. It's not just starting 5. It's everybody on the court. So that goes a long way.
Your son hasn't missed a Christmas Day game since he started playing for the Celtics. I mean, what did it feel like for you to actually be a part of Christmas Day, albeit around the other side of the world?
It's another game. It's pretty good, though. I mean, it was different. I've never been at a Christmas game in the summertime, so it's definitely different for me over here. But it was enjoyable just to see, the families come down with our players, and just to be in a different hostile environment like this, and to come out and find a way to get a win. Like the old us is out the window. So this group that you're starting to see competing, don't matter if they're 18 down or 18 up, you're going to give it their all. You're going to get their all. So I mean, I'm just happy to get a win out of this, out these guys, and not go home and take a spanking.
Justin, you talked about the presence and the pain a bit earlier. Can I just ask, how big was Locky for you guys tonight?
MVP tonight. Locky Albrecht was MVP. I was want to make sure I give him a shout out for that. And we told him at halftime and even at the end of the game, he was the MVP of this game. 9 points, 10 rebounds. He was the reason why it started that spark. Because, once again, Gary and Sam didn't have it going early. The balls rattled in and out for them, and he came and just gave us some energy, just gave us some life. So he's the MVP of this. And that's what's special about this group. You don't know who's going to show up. And and them guys are always going to be ready when they get opportunity, because the advantage helps us be having a deep bench. And so, and that's what we take advantage of. So Locky was great tonight.
Tyler, what does it do to the group when Locky is playing that way, up and about, second shot creation, his ability to kind of create for others too, like off the bounce? What does that do for the rest of you guys?
It's huge. It opens up all of us. I mean, Locky has a unique skill. He can handle the ball well. He can pass, and somehow the ball, he's slithery. I mean, like he's driving. He just Euro steps. Like not many bigs can do that, and it's hard to guard for a big. So, like you see, it opened the game for us, man. We were in a tough spot, and like Coach said, you don't know who it's going to be on any given night, but Locky stays ready. He stays prepared, and tonight was his moment, and he let it shine.
What's it like for you playing against a very switchy defense like this, where you got a mismatch on you, but you also know that you got really good bigs down there? They got a mismatch on them as well. Where does your mind go in basketball-wise when you see them switch, and all of a sudden you have weird guys on different guys?
Yeah, I think that's the beauty of our team. Gary and Sam have been a great presence for us, and the funny thing is that opens us up as shooters. They're going to have to start doubling Sam or Gary, and now who do they help off of? I mean, we have shooters all around the court, so that's the unique thing about our team. We have so many different weapons, so any given night, whether they're switching, whether they're hard showing, it's sort of a chess match for us as well. We just got to pick and choose our spots, but tonight we definitely wanted to emphasize going in early.
Anyone on the Zoom?
Easy.
Perfect. Thank you. All right, man. Merry Christmas.